In this video, we will walk you through how to access Danish government services using MitID step by step so you can navigate public digital services in Denmark with confidence and efficiency. Whether you are managing your taxes, checking your digital post, updating your health information, or handling business-related tasks, MitID is the central secure key that verifies your identity online. We will start with a brief overview of what MitID is, then move into how to obtain it, how to activate and use the MitID app, and finally, how to log in to common government platforms such as ragnum.dk, skat.dk, and sundhed.dk. By the end of this guide, you should be able to use MitID smoothly in your daily interactions with the Danish public sector. Let's begin with what MitID actually is. MitID is Denmark's national digital ID solution, replacing MitID and serving as the standard tool for secure login to both public and many private services, including banks. It is designed to meet high security standards while being easy to use on both computers and mobile devices. In practical terms, whenever you log into a public website in Denmark, you will select MitID as your login method, identify yourself with your user ID, and then confirm the login using either the MitID app or another approved MitID device. Before you can do this, however, you need to ensure you are eligible and properly set up. To obtain MitID, you typically need a valid Danish ID, such as a passport or national ID card, and a CPR number. If you are new to Denmark or unsure about your documentation, it is important to confirm with your local citizen service center, known as Borgerservice, what is required in your specific situation. The most common way to get MitID is either through your bank or at a Borgerservice center. Many residents can start the process directly with their Danish bank, which will verify their identity and help initiate MitID. If you do not have access through a bank or prefer public sector assistance, you can book an appointment at Borgerservice via your municipality's website. When you go to Borgerservice, make sure to bring your valid ID and any additional documents they specify, as well as your mobile phone if you plan to use the MitID app. Once your identity has been verified and your MitID profile has been created, the next step is activation. You will receive either an activation code or instructions to finalize your setup. Most users will be directed to download the MitID app from the App Store or Google Play. After installing the app, you open it and follow the on-screen instructions, which will typically ask you to choose a personal MitID username if you do not already have one, and then enter the activation code you received. You will also be asked to create a PIN code for the app. And if your device supports it, you can enable biometric login, such as fingerprint or facial recognition, to streamline future use. It is essential to choose a PIN that you can remember, but that is not easily guessable by others. Once the MitID app is activated, you are ready to use it across a range of Danish government services. Let's walk through a standard login process, using Borger.dk as an example, which is the primary citizen portal in Denmark. On your computer or tablet, open your browser and go to Borger.dk. When you are on the home page, look for the Login button, typically labeled Log Po or similar. Click it, and you will be presented with different login options. Select MitID. You will then see a prompt asking for your MitID user ID. Enter your user ID carefully. This is usually a username you chose or were assigned. After confirming, the system will send a notification to your MitID app. On your phone, open the MitID app. Check that the login request details match the site you are trying to access, and then approve the request by entering your PIN or using your biometric authentication. Once approved, your browser session on Borger.dk will automatically complete the login and bring you to your personal overview page, where you can update your information, view your cases, and access self-service forms. The same core process applies when you access skat.dk for tax matters or sundhed.dk for health information. On skat.dk, after choosing MitID and confirming in the app, you can review your annual tax statements, update preliminary income details, and handle VAT or business tax if you are self-employed. On sundhed.dk, you can log in with MitID to view your electronic health records, prescriptions, vaccination history, and, in many cases, book appointments or renew prescriptions depending on your region and healthcare provider. Across all of these platforms, MitID is the common, secure gateway that confirms that you are indeed the person associated with your CPR number and digital records. To ensure safe use of MitID, keep a few best practices in mind. Never share your PIN code or MitID credentials with anyone, including over the phone or by email, even if they claim to be from your bank, a public authority, or technical support. Danish authorities will not ask for your PIN or ask you to approve unexpected login requests. Always check the details in the MitID app before you approve a request. Verify that the website name and the type of action look correct and expected. If you receive a notification in the app that you did not initiate, reject it immediately and consider changing your PIN or contacting your bank or MitID support. If you lose your phone or suspect that someone might have gained access to your MitID, you should block your MitID profile as quickly as possible. You can usually do this by logging into the MitID self-service site from another secure device or by contacting your bank or Borger service for assistance. They can help you revoke the compromised device and set up a new one. For users who cannot or prefer not to use the app, there are alternative MitID solutions, such as a code display or other physical devices, though these may need to be requested specifically and can involve additional steps and limitations. It is worth evaluating which option best matches your digital habits and accessibility needs. In addition, some users, such as minors or individuals who need practical help, may use a power of attorney or a designated digital proxy solution, but this must always be set up in accordance with Danish regulations to protect both parties. As Denmark continues to expand digital public services, MitID will remain the central tool that enables secure and efficient access. Whether you are filing your taxes, moving home and notifying your municipality, applying for benefits, managing childcare options, or simply reading your official digital post. By understanding how to obtain, activate, and use MitID correctly, you position yourself to handle these tasks independently and with a high level of security. To summarize the process, confirm your eligibility and documents, obtain MitID through your bank or Borger service, activate the MitID app using your activation code, and then use that app to approve logins when you access public portals like borger.dk, skat.dk, and sundhed.dk. With these steps in place, you will be well equipped to navigate the Danish digital landscape and interact with government services in a streamlined, professional, and secure manner.